banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. The Bulls will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Memphis offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field. And
coming out aggressively. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USF's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Using his legs, it's Norton. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Bulls in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. The ball squirts free. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Skips away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Brown wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the gun, they give it to the back. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his...
It's a seam wide open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. On the move, it's Norton. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Send the tight end in motion. They'll go right back to him. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Here comes the heat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Brown will throw it. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Oh, he's got some space. Wide open spaces. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's reeled in, it's Singleton. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking for room, it's Isaac. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The give from the gun. Fighting off the defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lewis wants to pass. The short hands. It's Thompson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down. Memphis will be forced to punt. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll run it to the right side. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They want to get this defense on its heels. Brown wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play. And
he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. Got room to work. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic.
He's loose. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people tackle miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls want to move quickly. The give on the counter. Got a little space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Now they're going to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. Off to the races. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulls.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
The pull and throw off the RPO. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They kick it away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Brown will throw it. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over San Diego State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup for 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Tight end now in motion. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds a spot in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up 1 big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Got room on the return. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis wants to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. On the run, it's Miller. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. End off from the gun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down,
That's a live ball. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Power football with the run. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Brown wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the run. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, USF! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On third down, going up top. The short hands, it's Smith. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red snoop, quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Lewis wants to pass. Behind his tight end. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Norton. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Lewis to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt.
Number 46, on to punt it away. Returner goes out of bounds.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Defense showing blitz here. He'll keep it himself. Powers through the defender. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to...
He's loose down the middle. Turning on the Jets. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Florida. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to ULM. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Lewis wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes a shot as he lets it go. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going up top here late in the game. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just